Well, well, well. Well, 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 well. It appears that we have finally started to get to the bottom of that pesky Russia collusion story. So, after 1 year of badgering Donald Trump in the media, and of course, after wasting tax dollars, time, resources, progress, looking for fake Russia collusion, it appears that it was the Democrats. It was the Hillary Clinton campaign that actually was responsible for the fake Russia dossier that was used to spark the investigation into Trump. Go figure. Now, see, this might be a shock to all of the blind, manipulated Hillary supporters and all of the liberals who swore them down that Donald Trump was a secret Russian agent. He's horrible. He's really Stalin reincarnated and all of that good stuff. But to us practical thinking people, it's not a shock at all. We always knew, first of all, number one, the Russian collusion story was nothing but a big fat hoax. So they were chasing basically a leprechaun, something that doesn't even exist, all in effort to make Donald Trump's presidency look illegitimate. That's what it was. And to also justify Hillary getting her butt beat. But secondly, we're not shocked because we always known that Hillary Clinton is corrupt. Her and most of the rest of the cronies with her, and possibly the FBI, and I'm sure people in the Obama administration knew about what was going on as well. So not only are we getting details that's coming out about the Russian dossier, but we also getting some details that's coming out about the Uranium One deal. I always wondered how Hillary was able to make all those millions of dollars. Was it because she worked hard for the American people? No. It was because she was making backdoor deals so that her and Bill could live good for the rest of their life and pass on little chips to Chelsea. That's what it all came down to. And for all of those that wasted so much time badgering Donald Trump, I'm not even talking about in the media. I'm talking about just regular humans that was just Trump haters and swore him down. This guy is crooked. He's a Russian spy. Don't you feel embarrassed? Don't you feel like maybe I should call up a couple people that I sat at dinner with screaming and yelling, or maybe broke up with a boyfriend or a girlfriend because they supported Trump? Don't you feel like calling them and apologizing? I'll do it for you if you want me to. I'll make a call and be like, on behalf of, and not to mention the crooked media. Still, they're trying to find a way to just justify all of this information that's coming out. But if you notice, they done backed off of the Russian collusion story about Donald because I think they saw it coming down the pipeline that, this is about to backfire and mess us all up. So when you really look at what's going down, the truth is coming out. And I am so excited about it. Now, why? Why is this a problem? First of all, Hillary Clinton brought this on herself. I'm going to tell you why. She did the OJ. Okay. See, when you get off and everybody thinks or know you are guilty, you should go somewhere and be quiet. You should go somewhere and sit down. But did she do that? No. See, OJ thought, hey, baby, I'm OJ. Everybody loves the juice. The juice got off. I'm going to still be out chilling. I'm going to be throwing out stuff about books that, hey, yo, I didn't kill her, but if I did, this is what I would have done. And now Hillary's out there doing the same thing. She's out there, she might as well write a book. Yo, I didn't sell the uranium, but if I did, this is how I would have sold it. So my point is, she brought it on herself. She should have just said, man, I dodged a bullet. I should have went to prison, but she overestimated, because this is the problem with a lot of sociopaths and narcissists. They overestimate the love that the people have for them. And so she thought that the people still love me. Her ego was so big that she couldn't go nowhere and sit down. She had to remain relevant. And she kept going out in the public, and her ego was bruised from losing. So she had to go on a excuse tour about how crooked, evil, racist, misogynist, sexist, homophobic, narcissistic, KKK loving, Nazi supporting, Donald Trump colluding with Russian evilness ruined her chances of becoming the president. And by doing that, you stay relevant in the news. You also remain a target for those that you are bashing in the media. It keeps stirring up the mess. And now the mess have come full circle and the truth is coming out. And frankly, I think I want an apology. For real. I think I want an apology for spending my tax dollars on this garbage for a whole year. I think that, matter of fact, I think the president deserves an apology. Because it's funny how everybody mocks and laughs at Donald Trump when he says things that they feel is outrageous. This is preposterous. Did you hear what he said? He's like, this is crazy. He said his wires were tapped. Donald Trump is smart. He doesn't throw out stuff without some knowledge of what really happened. Because he knows that the media are like sharks to the bait. And so soon as he throws it out, they all over it. And I'm going, don't you realize that Donald Trump is now the president and have access to information y'all can't see, idiots? And then when it all comes out, they got egg on their face. And now he's been telling people for months that this is all made up. And now it's coming out. And you should see how the liberal media is tiptoeing around this, backtracking, trying to explain it. I heard one person on MSNBC, I didn't even understand how she came to the conclusion that this is bad for Donald Trump. The commentator asked her, how do you think this is going to play out for Trump? Well, I mean, it's going to play out horrible because even though the Hillary looked like she paid for this dossier, and it looks like she also was involved in the Uranium One deal where she collected over $145 million from donors. And because, but somehow though Donald Trump is not going to come out good in this situation. With that look on her face, like, did that make any sense? Yeah, she was trying to convince herself. And so there is still time. I'm going to do an altar call for all those that are ready to come to the Trump train. This is your time to come. Will you come? Is there one? There's room at. So what I'm telling you guys is from now on, before everybody just jump on the fake media train and just buy into whatever they say about Donald Trump, take a second, stop, and think about it. What do they have to gain by throwing mud on him? By all colluding to come up with these fake narratives? Did they ever support Donald Trump? Did they ever like Donald Trump? Think about it, y'all. The media was completely wrong about his election. They were embarrassed because he got elected, and it made them look stupid because they just assumed that all of America must think like we think. Look at us. We're the media. We are the elites of the entertainment business, and everybody relies on our opinions. If we say transgender bathrooms are something that society should embrace, everyone should feel the same way. If we say, yeah, all of the things that they say that the American people should feel, they never check to see how the American people really feel. And that is why they got embarrassed by assuming all of America supported Hillary because they did. And they can't take the loss, and they jumped on the wrong train. They put all their chips on the wrong horse, and now it's all coming out. And I, for one, I want to laugh hilariously, but in reality, it's sad because it reveals how corrupt our government is. And for those that are too naive to see it and still think Donald Trump's the problem, take another look. He's there to drain the swamp. And now you really see how crooked, nasty, filthy the swamp really is. I mean, it's like dumpster juice swamp. I mean, it's the worst type of swampy swampness that ever swamped in a swamp. So you've been listening to Kevin at Kevin's Corner, trying to make some sense out of this nonsense. But you know what? Now it's starting to make a little more sense. It's all coming clear. Anyway, check out my link in the bottom and continue support. Hit subscribe, hit like. God bless. Take care. Let's make America great.